Hey everybody, this is Minion Soldier and this is Ship Updates. And this week we have a couple of really good updates, one involving the 600i. Now, CIG did indicate that they are still in final art with this ship, though there are indeed some developers who are working ahead towards its implementation in the game, so they have every intention of it making into the 7.2 release by the end of June. However, I guess that does somewhat leave in the possibility that it could indeed miss the patch and end up in 7.3. Though, if I were to bet money on it, I would bet money on it indeed making it into 7.2. On to the Eclipse. Now, over the last year, we've gotten some brief glimpses at the Aegis Eclipse. Brief little snippets and videos detailing its ongoing development, though we have yet to see the final ship until now. Yesterday on ATV, we were treated to a very long video involving the ship's development and a reveal of what pretty much looks to be the final art stage of the ship. Now, of course, refinements are possible in the future. However, this appears to be the ship's more or less final state that is going to be implemented with 7.2, which is due by the end of this month. Now, this is a ship that, of course, has generated a lot of excitement within the community. Now, the artistic implementation is excellent. Now, the ship does have a matte black finish, which allows it to blend into space. It has a very real practical purpose, but it also proves that even given a limited palette to work with, an excellent artist can still shine. Beyond that, there is also the Torpedo System, which is yet another point of excellence in this ship because it is a non-sequential torpedo drum, meaning you are not simply forced to fire Torpedo 1, then Torpedo 2, then Torpedo 3. You can carry a variable load of torpedoes, choose the torpedo you wish to launch, the drum rotates and launches the torpedo accordingly. That may seem like a minor thing, but that is actually a very smart decision and an excellent choice that CIG has made in that area. Now, in the end, my view of this ship is that though I did not purchase one during the sale when they became available the first time, I do intend to purchase one of these ships in the PU. In fact, it is probably going to be the first ship that I purchase in the PU for in-game money. Its overall military value and its potential psychological impact, I think, are unquestionable. So this is definitely one of CIG's better ideas and definitely something that is on my to-do list once it becomes available in-game. Now, let me be clear that this is a ship that has a lot of great things going for it and a lot of possibilities in the PU. However, I do not consider it to be a perfect ship. In fact, I do have to note that there is what I consider to be a design flaw, and that is within the cockpit view itself. The bar at the top of the screen, which largely seems to contain non-functional buttons. Now, of course, functions could be implemented on those buttons, or additional MFDs could possibly in a later iteration be added up there to give that some functionality. However, it is something that is not without a basis in reality, and in fact, the ship is a bomber and not a fighter. So while overall I think that it is a point worthy of discussion and debate amongst the community, I do believe that, trust me, it could be worse. Though I do kind of find it interesting that a highly technical bomber would incorporate far fewer MFDs than a freighter / fighter would. Strange. But overall, I think that those who have purchased the Eclipse and are soon to get their hands on it are going to be very pleased with what they've purchased, and those who intend to purchase it in the future will find that this ship is indeed well worth the expense and effort of getting into. And a pretty good way to dissuade any marauding capital ship pilots from infringing upon your business ventures, both legal and not so legal. Anyways, that's the show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. So if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest in Star Citizen and Squadron 42's development, please follow us on our social media channels. See you soon.